it just spin. Make our own, we don't follow the trends. Hundred on our own expense. Only live once, so let's take, don't miss. Pour 'em all out, then reload it. More drinks, more sips, more time getting spent on text. More things that I gotta confess. Let's be honest for once and own it. Lose ourselves and live in the moment. When they doubt, we just show them. Private plane, we just floating.
Welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
This is the NFL on EA Sports. We're 10 miles south of downtown LA as you get a look inside SoFi Stadium here in Inglewood.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
The kicker, Chase McLaughlin, will get this one started. And off we go here on Sunday Night Primetime. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Rams once again led by Matthew Stafford at quarterback. First 12 years with Detroit, his 5th year with the Rams, including a Super Bowl championship, winning Super Bowl 56. The #1 overall pick all the way back in 2009.
It's not often that you can win by multiple scores in the NFL, so you got to imagine they're coming into this week's game with a lot of confidence. They were able to put together a pretty well-rounded performance in all 3 phases last week. So, again, can they build off that? Can they continue to grow as an entire team? Because offense, defense, and solid contribution from their special teams, they showed last week, and going forward, it's going to be a hard team to beat. So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
He'll let this go. Deep shot for Atwell. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
So I don't hate this call, Mike. You think it's 3rd and short, everyone's at or near the line of scrimmage. There's a lot of green grass downfield in the passing game. Traditionally, though, I'm a little more comfortable with this call when you've made the decision that even if it falls incomplete, you're going for it on 4th down. So I don't love 3rd and short bomb punt. I do love 3rd and short, okay, you fail, I'm going to go for it on 4th down.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. So the Tampa Bay offense set to work for the first time in this one. They're led out by a former star at Alabama. It's Jalen Milroe at quarterback.
I think when you take a step back and you look at last week's loss, I think there was some good and there was some bad. And I think you could really say that about the entire team. The 2 touchdown passes were great. Of course, he's got to stop giving the ball away with the interception. But I think if he continues to clean up some of his fundamentals, continue to improve his decision-making, and then on top of that, guys around him just have to continue to play better.
Right back to Irvin. He'll look forward for maybe a yard. Cameron pitches. There to bring him down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his one-gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll go again here with Irvin. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up 3rd down.
So I think as they continue to have success on the ground like they did here, I think we're going to see them continue to lean towards that ground game, force the defense to come up, sell out, take it away, and then there's all sorts of options downfield in the passing game. That's a heck of a stop by this defense early in this game, Mike, and it sets up a decision for the offense. You might be a little too far away to attempt a realistic field goal, but you might be a little too close to get anything out of the punt unit. I think I'm keeping the offense on. I'm trying to extend this drive, and I'm being aggressive here.
They convert with a gain of 15.
First down, Buccaneers.
Gibbs, this is Irving, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning 1st and 2nd down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in 3rd and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Out of the gun, it's Milroe. He'll get rid of it and complete it. 13 yards the gain, down to the 13-yard line.
And this is where the quarterback's improv skills really kind of come into play. The ability to play off-platform, throw from different arm angles. It's something that we're seeing a lot play out across the league. And yes, you have to throw from a spot in the middle of the pocket. But if you can...
And he will get into the end zone. Rashad White, touchdown Buccaneers. It's his 4th touchdown on the year.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Who can it do on this Rams offense? Come back onto the field. He's been filling up the stat sheet on a weekly basis, hasn't he? You get a look at where he ranks in terms of receptions by a wideout. And no chance to turn and go. That one's good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Stafford now on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
3rd down and 8 yards to go.
From the shotgun, it's Stafford. Lavonte David. He Gets there for the sack, setting up fourth down.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
This fielded inside the 35. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Bucs offense ready to take over for their second possession. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive first and 10.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
3rd and 2, now Milrow. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he'll take it on in. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. He gets it to go. And the Buccaneers move out on top, 14-0. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. For the return, here comes Britton Covey. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Here come the Rams as their offense trots back onto the field. They've had it twice and they've punted twice, still seeking that first down of the game as they begin this third drive. Stafford working from the pistol. And that is incomplete. But there is a flag down into the play, backed by the quarterback. Let's see.
Automatic first down.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
So I actually really like the concept of the pass play, and I think if we see a little bit better pass protection, even just a second longer, that's probably a completed pass, but I think the pressure just sped his clock up just enough, Mike, that he wasn't able to get that ball exactly where it needed to be.
Now a second down throw for Stafford. We'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Working out of the gun, Stafford. Caught by Nakua on the out route. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
First down. Ready. 1st and 10 at the 40.
To the air again. Stafford. He's got room at the 30. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain
A
of
gain there of 21.
That's
First down, L.A.
First down.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the 4th quarter. Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Right side, complete to Nakua. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 6.
They'll empty out the backfield, line up for 3rd and 3. Again, it's Stafford. This one complete to Atwell. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
That's on the play. That's another Rams first down.
So a big third down hookup takes us to the break. The Bucs have the early lead. We're back in Southern California in a moment. Second quarter now, Rams in control of the football as they go to work on first and goal. Stafford to throw again. Ball broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, the coverage excellent there. It'll bring up second and goal. Throwing again is Stafford. Oh, he feels the pressure, and he'll go down back at the 6. Elijah Cansey gets in there for the sack, and now it's third and goal.
A little bit of a snowball effect going on. Things seem to be unraveling just a little bit here offensively. It was the miscommunication that led to the incomplete pass on the first play. Now it's a sack on second down, and they find themselves going the wrong direction.
Yellow lady! Yellow lady! Now Stafford on third and goal. To the goal line and in. Puka Nacua. Touchdown, LA. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. Joshua Carney comes out now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Rams are on the board. It's now 14-7. So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. On the return is Trey Palmer. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Bucs offense and their big play wide out getting set for their next possession. As we play here in the month of November, worth noting he's putting together a campaign to remember. The NFL's leader amongst wideouts in receiving touchdowns.
He's brought down at the 31. Brings up second down.
From the 31, here's second and 8. From the shotgun, it's Milroe. He's going to keep it himself. And he is out of bounds. That's a couple of yards short of the marker. And it'll bring up third down.
And it's third down.
The handoff, it's early. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
And what a play by the interior of this defensive line. There was nowhere to run. He's able to get in the backfield for a big stop, and it sets up fourth down.
And he's going to have the Buccaneers first down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up.
Here you go,
Now they'll throw it with Milroe. And unable to connect there. It's incomplete.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
On second down, here's Milroe. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he's in. Jamison Williams. Touchdown Buccaneers. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 17 and 18 on the year.
Think back to the spring, Mike. We all watched the highlights of this guy's pro day, and you always question, why do they make these quarterbacks just rear back and throw it as far as they can? How often are they really going to do that? Well, when they do, like we saw here, it is a thing of beauty. He put that big arm on display with that last pass, and It winds up going for 6.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. And no return here. This is a touchback.
Take over first and 10. And they're on 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. Now Stafford. He gets it into the hands of Atwell. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
A gain of 19 yards. That's good for a Rams first down.
The motion man is Nakua.
At the 46-yard line.
He'll get this out to the left flat. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 6-yard
Ball on the 39. Here's second and 3. He'll send the receiver in motion to the left. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happy. Gonna lose a yard. Here now, third and 5. They put Adams in motion. Stafford now on third down. Short, complete to Likely. And the defense can't roughly stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
And the Rams first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
In motion goes Likely. They put Adams in motion. On first and 10, Stafford. There's some right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Isaiah Likely.
It's second down
And it'll bring up second down. From the gun, here's Stafford. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 6.
They'll throw once more. Here's Stafford. He's going to have that first down, gain of 6, as they convert on third down.
This has been a really impressive drive, Mike, really from the start. And this is something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically work their way down the field, but they've been highly efficient, and now they get another first down.
No chance at all. He'll go down. Vita Vea getting to the quarterback there for his 8th sack of the year.
What a first half of this pass rush, huh, Mike? I mean, they have just completely dominated this game. They are in complete control, and you have to imagine this offensive line, there's got to be some adjustments up front. They just cannot allow their quarterback to continue to be hit. You can't fault the quarterback on this one. Like, he really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Third and long. Here's Stafford. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Injured player after the play, and that's Matthew Stafford, who is banged up. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside.
For the Rams field goal. A 53-yard attempt.
Hardy's kick is good. And the Rams cut the deficit a bit. The new score is now 21-10.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field.
Let's go now.
On first down, it's Milroe. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remaining here in this first half. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. They'll run it. It's Irvin. Fighting for the Buckner. He loses the football. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. So on 4th down, Riley Dixon on to punt for Tampa Bay. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout. They send Britton Covey back deep. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. They'll try to run. And he's going to have a Bucs first down as they find a way to keep the chains moving on 4th down.
Yeah, sometimes these coaches want to overthink it. They want to dial up these super tricky plays and try to outthink themselves sometimes. And you find yourself here on 4th and real short. Something easy, something your guys have repped a million times. Win the battle up front and pick up a fresh set of downs.
Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Milroe throwing on 2nd down. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On 3rd down, Milroe. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down.
Ever so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Here we go. 4th down. It's Milroe. He's going to look downfield once again. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. It was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Here's Stafford. He's got Likely over the middle.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
A loss of 9.
3rd and long.
Brings up 3rd down.
To the left side, and Adams has it. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away well short of the 1st down marker. So on comes Joshua Carney to try this field goal. This is going to be from 53 yards out. And he missed it. It's no good. And this stays a 2-score game.
Man, that would have been such a nice boost for this group going into halftime. The snap was good. The hold was good. He just couldn't quite get it through the uprights.
Let's go. On 1st and 10, it's Milroe. A ball deep for the end zone. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's hard to play that ball any better than the way that defender did right there. I mean, to stay patient throughout the entire play and make sure that not only are you in prime position to make it, but then once the ball is there, attack it, knock it down, and save a touchdown.
He's going to try it here again. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Our journey through the NFL starts now.
And no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. The Buccaneers offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. And you see the numbers for him into this third quarter. They just pop off the screen. He has been open and electric throughout. Here's Irving.
Irving, ball carrier. Tackle made at the 21-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 8. Here's Milroe to throw. And as he threw it, his pass is incomplete.
So one of the elements of a good screen game is the quarterback having the timing in his head to know, I want to hold the ball long enough to get the rush to commit to me, to set up the blocking and set up the back behind them. But I also can't hold it on forever because then I don't have an opportunity to deliver the ball. So it was really more of the latter here where he's trying to hold on as long as he can. The pressure just gets to him a little too fast. And
Fourth down, so here comes Riley Dixon to punt. It's a short kick. Fair catch is called for, and they're going to be in business. On 1st down, here's Irving. Trying to find someplace to go, but nothing developing. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that road.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Milroe. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Milroe. This one just too far for the receiver. That one falls incomplete. Trying to get that one to Bucky Irving. And it's going to be 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Now a fair catch is taken here, just short of the 45-yard line. Ready? Now Milroe on 1st down. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he can't hang on. It is incomplete. A chance there, a big chance for a huge play, but he couldn't reel it in. 19. On 2nd down, Milroe. is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. I'm not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
This defense is vulnerable in a few areas along the back end, but none of that will matter if this protection can't do a better job holding up long enough that they can find some of these open receivers that have been able to separate. He just doesn't have the time to get them all.
There's time they've worked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down. On the ground, it's Irvin. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
On second down, a run with Irvin. Oh, and he is deep. Leaded on that one. Picked up, thrown down behind the line of scrimmage. Third and 11. To the air, it's Milrow. That is intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Hinton. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with. They'll throw on first down with Milrow. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
The relationship between the pass rush and the pass coverage is critical. The better you rush the passer, the more pressure you can take off your coverage, and that's a great example why.
On the give, it's White, and he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
They'll try to run for it. Here's White. He's going to have a flex first down by about a yard. So they pick it up on 3rd and 2.
A gain of 3 on the play. First down, Buccaneers.
I really like this play call here, Mike, on 3rd down. Yes, it is the 4th quarter, but you've got plenty of time remaining. So keep running your offense, stay with what's worked, and they keep it on the ground and pick up a first down.
Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for Rashad White out of the backfield. It's 2nd down. Now Milrow. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. They'll go up here. First and 10. Here's a give up the middle with White. And it's going to be first and goal coming up. Catch made at the 5-yard line.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop. Remember, a field goal takes the lead, but first and goal, you're thinking touchdown. You can't lose yards on first down. It completely changes your approach now on a goal-to-go situation. Give credit to the defense.
And this is incomplete, but it looked like that defender got a head start. Let's check the call. Count the yards marched off, and they'll try it again on 2nd and goal. White. And he's going to go backward, taken down at the 6.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
On 3rd and goal, Milrow. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Just receiver for the ball, and it is fourth down. So we get to a pressure kick, and here's Chase McLaughlin. This to take the lead here in the fourth.
And this has been...
Okay, ready? 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. On first down, it's White, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. You attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme. And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. On first down, right back to White, and he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. And we'll see a timeout used by the defense, stopping him right out of the break. A minute 57 to go in the game. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll drop to throw. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch.
Overcoming in a flash, and he lost the football. And the defense is going to come up with it. Maybe the break they need here. Oh, it's a win here for the Rams. This one went all the way down to the wire. Late field goal with zeros on the clock seals the deal. As they come from behind, it may feel like they stole this one. They get the victory on the game's final play. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching.
Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. If I got to bring it to you cowards, then it's gonna be quick. Alright, all your men have been to jail before. And all the motherfuckers you run with, get done with, done quick. You gon' approach the